Hello, and welcome to Cap at Home. I am Miss Ivy, and today I will be showing you how to make an origami CD design. And this is in two parts. So this week you will learn how to really set up your CD for the design, as well as folding three different shapes for the origami. You can build the structure you can build it flat or you can build it tall. So you will be designing designs such as this and this, okay? You'll be able to put them anywhere you want in your house. You can tape them to something, or you can simply find little magnets and put them on the back and put them up on something that's steel. So you will learn how to make really wonderful, awesome designs. This one sort of looks like a spaceship or something like that in outer space. So you're going to have fun with a lot of folding and creating your own design origami structure designs. The instructions have been posted, as well as they're out there for you to review. And so by all means, part one today will be actually, I'm going to zoom down to my workstation right now. Okay. So your first step will be, number one, since we're all listening to music now online and through Alexa and all different platforms and what have you, you no longer have to use CDs, okay? So with that being said, this is another way that you can utilize the old CDs, okay? Now, so we're just going to take this as a perfectly round structure, and so we're just going to start with this. You have to have your cardstock, right? This is just I wanted to do something with green. I said an old magazine, so any kind of magazine that has, different colors, or old calendars, all right? And, of course, a variation of cardstock colors, all right? So I have, you decide on what colors you want to use, and I will show you about the measurements and cutting these. Now, you need your pencil, a ruler, okay? So we can get started on this, and the part one will be, I will take you through actually pulling all of this together and then gluing it. Now, you can use any form of glue. I would recommend that you use, of course, anyone that's had a class with me know I love my glue dots, okay? So I'm gonna put those to the side. Or you can use Elmer's glue or something of that nature. Okay? All right. So let's get started. All right. So we have lots of paper to fold up. First we have to cut. So I'm going to simply just cut my structure. Okay. And this is just really just the top part to go around. So we're just going to simply circle around. Okay. Just trace around the CD. Very easy to do. And again, this is just another way of really working with redesigning your CDs, okay? So you can ask your parents, okay, parents, I need your old CDs, okay? And you just cut around, which you just trace, because we're going to put this on the top, and this will help with everything else as far as building your structure. And some will call it origami sculpting, okay? Which it is. When you think about it, you will be sculpting something, right? Okay. All right. So let your creativity really flow. Start thinking about a design that you want to use. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. This is all I need. So we see that we place that on top. It covers that CD perfectly. Okay, now I'm going to simply just glue. And I think this will be the best form of gluing. Elmer's might be a little, you know, well, messy. So I don't like a lot of glue mess. So I like to do this. And you just rub, okay, with your nail. Lift up, and it's on there, okay? So I'm going to put this in 4 spots, okay? 1 to the right, top, to the left, okay, and to the next side at the bottom, okay. So we should have something that looks like that. Can you see my glue dots? Wonderful. We're just going to place them on top, okay, covering all of the CD. Press down. Press, 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 okay. So the only thing that you have is just the opposite side, okay, good. So now we're going to put that to the side. The part of building this, any structure, would be to cut, okay? So we're going to simply measure. And I pre-measured a couple things and just cut them out in strips, okay? This is just a base for where you can start, okay? I think I do want to use a darker green possibly, so I'm going to cut a couple of those. And I would recommend that you fold at least 15. You can certainly fold more, because especially if you want to build up, then you would want more more shapes. Okay, that's already cut. I will use a little yellow, okay? And I think I like this blue. This blue's pretty cool. Okay. Alrighty, good. And I probably will use some of this green as well, okay? So, how did I get to this point? I just simply measured, okay, from, and we know our measuring, I'm gonna zoom in here. Okay, so our measurements, okay, I said 2 by 2, right? So we're going to 2 inches from that 0, 1, 2 inches, mark there, okay? 2 inches. Okay, so we're here, 2, 2, okay? So we mark there, okay? And then you start cutting, okay? So we have our 2 points. And we're just going to cut right where I have that mark. Okay. And right there where I have that marked. Okay. Pull apart. Okay. So now you have your first one. All right. So everything else that I cut will be measured. And if it doesn't look sort of kind of straight, just straighten it out for yourselves. Okay. All right. Just sort of even it out some. Okay, so now you can do the same thing, and you could just use this particular piece. Okay, and I'm just going to cut a couple of these. I would recommend, if you're using 3 colors, then you may want to cut like 5 of each, especially if you want to build, if you want to have 15, just to really get you started. Okay, 3 of each color. Okay. Especially if you have 5 colors, or if you have 3 colors, then we're going to do some math, right? Okay, 3 times 5 is 15. All right. Okay, so once you get the cutting done, okay, and I'm going to cut some more. I have some that's already sort of kind of pre-cut here, so I'm going to go with my yellow. I'll take my top part, measure. Okay, once you have one measure, you can just really build the rest of them. Okay, so you can just keep cutting, okay, and keep cutting. So where are we going from here? I'll show you the 3 that I have ready for you, and you can see the different shapes that you're going to cut. All right. Okay, so I have green, I have yellow. I think I'm going to add on the blue. We have red. Okay, so I want to make sure I give you a variety of colors. Let's go with this blue here too as well. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with this blue. This might be a little thinner, but that's okay because I have something I want to really specially do for this one. Okay. All right. A couple of those. All right, I don't think I want that red. I do want dark green. So I'm going to use this one because I do want to use that dark green. Okay. And I'm just going to, this is my template. Okay, so you just keep cutting. So once you have a couple of them ready and set up, and you can use any colors, anything that you want. I'm also going to cut some from the magazine. Okay, so let's see. What pages should I cut from? All right. So I have one here. It has a lot of vote, 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 pretty colors. I think I will use this top part of it. Yep, I think I will. Okay, so we're going to use some of this. And I'm just going to measure, okay, here. Now, when you're using the magazine, you do want to measure, okay, your 0 point right here, okay, if you can see it. And because I want to use quite a bit of this, I'm going to go straight down the middle, okay, because I know that's where I'm going, right? 2 inches in, okay. And that's taking me right there. Yep, okay, we're doing good. All right, so I'm going to cut right where I traced. So anytime you're using a calendar, calendars have beautiful flowers. So don't be afraid to use them. It really will add to your design. Okay, all right, so I'm cutting that. All right, and again, I'm gonna use my template right here. Everything set up. I'm going to use my template to cut those. So I have that magazine piece in there too as well. Okay. And I'll just use a couple of those for the most part. Okay, and we're cutting. Now, so your 3 designs that you're going to use right here. Okay, so we have what we call, I call it sort of just a flyaway, open up. Oh, wonderful. When you open it up, it's a wonderful, like, sort of flower, okay? All right, but this particular fold, you fold in half, okay? You fold from one corner to the next corner. So with your finger, you're folding only in to the middle. And then I'm gonna zoom down some more. You're folding down the other side to the middle. So you have something that looks like the top of a house. Now you're gonna take that whole structure and you're gonna fold over. So you have something that looks like a double, triple, a double side diamond or top of a house, okay? So that we're gonna leave there. The other fold looks like an airplane. I know some of you make airplanes in school, so you know how to do this one very well. So we simply are going to place our finger right at the point, and you're gonna fold one side halfway in, press down, open that up, and then place your fingernail right there in the middle, and the other side halfway down, okay? And you're just folding. So when you fold those two, you have something that looks almost like a kite, okay? That's like a kite, okay? And I think we all have, you've seen kites. Hopefully you've been able to go outside during spring and late summer and start flying kites. Okay, this particular one, I call it the rooftop of a house, okay? So for the most part, I like to fold this in half, open it up, then with my finger, I'm only taking this corner, folding to the middle, right in the middle. I'm taking this corner, folding that into the middle, all right? Press down, and you have something that looks like the rooftop of a house. Okay, so those are the 3 different folds that you're going to be folding, all of these. If you have 5 of each fold, yay, okay? If you want more to really build on top of your structure, then you do as many as you can. So, for right now, let's go over some of the folds. So we're gonna start with, let's say the kite, okay? Let's start with the kite. So in order to do the kite, I'm not gonna use those for the kite. I will simply use any one of these, okay, for the kite. So you want it in a diamond shape, okay? All right, so from here, I'm just simply going to place my finger right there at that point. I'm going to fold this in, yes, right there, press down. So you have something that looks like a half of a kite. Open that up. Place your other, on the other side, your finger right there. Press, fold that in, okay? You have something that looks like a kite. Now, let's bring the 2 together, okay? All right, so you have something that looks like that, okay? This will easily slide right into this one. So when you get ready to glue, and you decide on your design, and we will do that next week, right now you will be folding. You'll just be folding, folding, folding. So that particular, once you slide them in, you glue them. So they're gonna sort of go in, just as I did here. In, and then I start building up. Okay, if you can see that. All right, so we're gonna put that to the side. So you wanna make, let's say 5 more of those. 5 more, all right? Okay, so now let's do the house. Okay, so we'll take this, again, fold it in half, right? Right in half, just fold right in half. Okay, press down. Okay, open up. Now, easy to follow. Put your finger there, your second finger. Bring that in, and you're folding down, okay? Not all the way down. You're just folding to the middle and down in a downward motion. So we're going to take the other side. You're folding down in a downward motion again. So you have the 2, and you have something that looks like the rooftop, okay? All right, with the points. All right, so you're going to, so there you'll be able to slide that in as well. So once you build your structure, you'll be able to use all of these, sliding them into different structures that you have. So we'll make 5 more of those. Okay. Now we're gonna take this one, okay? Let's do this blue, okay? So this is, I don't know, it sort of looks like a airplane or some kind of transformer kind of thing, structure. I like it though. All right, so we're simply going to fold this one in half, but we're gonna fold it downward, okay? Press down, okay. All right, and then we're going to, because it's down this way, we're gonna keep it folded down, fold in the middle, like so, just to give us a little base here, okay? And we're going to fold that in and down. Now this one can meet, it probably will meet right there, okay? I might have overfolded that, but that's all right. We're gonna open that, put your finger there, fold in, okay? Now once you have it folded in, you're going to fold in half. So you have something that looks like this, okay? When you open that up, and you want to open it up, especially if you plan on putting it at the top of your structure, okay, open it up, then you have something that sort of looks like this, almost like a little flower, okay? And you can put stack it actually. So if I wanted to stack this, when I get ready to really pull all this together, I can sort of stack it like this and put that inside, and you get a different kind of flow, okay, with that. All right, so you want to build, I would say, 5, yeah, 5 more of those, okay? All right. Okay, and you can build as many as you want to, depending on how tall you want your structure. Okay, so keep in mind how tall you want your structure, because it can come on up. I mean, you can keep adding and adding and adding, and so I really look forward to seeing your design next week on what you really build up. And so, as usual, you have the supply list, so you can certainly go out and get all of your supplies, okay? And once you get your supplies, then start folding. Make sure you have all of your papers folded up, and start folding, and you can start pulling all this together. So next week, we will put together the structure and based on your design and all of that. So I want you to make sure that once everything is done, that you will post it for us, take a picture of it and post it, and send it to Cap at collegeforcreativestudies.edu. And we look forward to, I look forward to seeing you next week, and moving on and working on this particular project. And keep in mind, everything is available and is sponsored definitely by Goal, which is one of our partners, and we just enjoy having you. So I look forward to seeing your wonderful designs and what you come up with next week as we build the origami structure and based with CDs, okay? And you can build as many as you want. So have a couple of CDs ready, and have as many, cut up your calendars, some magazines, look for bright, pretty colors, and something that you can just build your structure and your sculpture with. Okay, that's it for now, and thank you for joining me, Miss Ivy, with Cap at Home. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.